What if everything you thought you knew about age and elite competition was, well, just wrong? For so long, we've kind of been fed this story, right? That peak athletic performance is this fleeting thing, just for the young. And that time eventually just calls it quits on our physical abilities. But what if there's a movement out there, like right now, actively defying that, pushing back against the clock with every single strike and block? Today, we're doing a deep dive into the UMAN OG, that's older guys, older girls, and their Fountain of Youth National Championship. Sounds almost mythical, doesn't it? Like Fountain of Youth. But it's very real, it's incredibly vibrant, and it's forcing us to ask a pretty fundamental question. Is a true champion defined just by youth and raw speed, or is it about lifelong dedication to skill, unwavering integrity, and just that relentless human spirit?
That's exactly what we want to get into with the source material today. We're going to unpack how this movement is really rewriting the rulebook on what it means to be a martial arts champion. And it's not just about the medals, it's about challenging these really ingrained stereotypes, pushing the boundaries of human potential, really, and championing values that go way beyond any scoreboard.
Okay, let's unpack this then, for you, our listener. And maybe together, we can uncover some genuinely surprising facts about what's possible when we just refuse to accept those conventional limits.
Yeah, this event, it really offers a unique lens, a powerful way to look at not just competition, but, human potential itself, resilience, that spirit that drives us.
It really is. A testament to what we can achieve when we shift our focus from just youth and speed to something, deeper, more lasting. So let's jump right into that core idea then. UMAN OG directly challenges this notion that peak athletic performance belongs only to the young. They're basically saying, hold my gek, that's the uniform for those who might not know. Age is just a number. And watch this. So what does that actually look like in practice?
Well, what's really revolutionary is how concretely they flip the script on those age stereotypes. I mean, this isn't just some casual meetup. It's a full-on, intense championship specifically designed for athletes age 30 and over. And the range within that 30-plus group is, it's pretty astonishing.
Astonishing is putting it mildly. Our sources mention competitors in their 60s, 70s, and get this, an 84-year-old competitor.
Yeah.
An 84-year-old on the mat competing nationally. I mean, that's just unprecedented in competitive martial arts.
Yeah.
Makes my weekend jog seem a bit tame.
It absolutely forces you to rethink that whole mental image of a martial arts champion, doesn't it? Just picture it. You've got world champions, true legends like Jose Tito Iglesias, competing with the same intensity, side by side with people well into their 70s, even 80s.
And it's not just showing up, right? They're serious competitors.
Exactly. This isn't symbolic. These are serious contenders. It's just a living, breathing demonstration that skill, passion, a lifetime of dedication, they don't have an expiration date. It celebrates that experience, that mastery can actually flourish no matter what the calendar says.
Yeah.
It's less about defying biology, maybe, and more about redefining peak performance, emphasizing precision, strategy, that honed technique over just, youthful explosiveness.
It makes you wonder where else we put these arbitrary age limits, doesn't it? Okay, let's get into the specifics because this part is really interesting. The honor rule. This isn't just tweaking the rules. This sounds like it completely shifts the focus of the competition. I never heard of anything quite like it.
And it really raises a key question for you, the listener. What does winning actually mean when integrity is the top priority? The honor rule isn't just some regulation. It's like foundational to the whole UMAN OG philosophy. It's a radical idea where a competitor can, voluntarily, give a point to their opponent. If they felt they landed a clean shot, the judges missed.
Wow.
Think about that for a second. Heat of the moment, adrenaline's high, and you choose to give your opponent an advantage, even when the officials didn't see it that way.
That takes incredible self-awareness, respect, humility even. Seems almost counterintuitive in today's, win-at-all-costs sports culture.
It requires immense inner strength, doesn't it? A commitment to principles that goes beyond just the immediate result. Grandmaster Foutain, the founder, he puts it perfectly. He says it shows how deep that commitment to integrity runs. Calls it such a simple, but such a powerful act of respect.
Powerful is right.
So this elevates honor, respect, integrity. Makes them way more important than what the scoreboard says at the end. This rule, it doesn't just manage behavior, it actually cultivates a specific kind of culture.
Yeah?
It implies that a win without total integrity, even if nobody else knows, is worth less than just upholding the truth right there, right then.
It really reframes success from external validation to something more internal, ethical.
Exactly. Ethical triumph.
That commitment to integrity, choosing honor over points. It really captures the spirit of UMAN OG.
Hmm.
And that spirit, that relentless drive to get back up, is deeply connected to the founder's own story, Grandmaster Jerry Fast Pete Fontanez. His comeback story is, well, it seems baked into the whole movement.
Absolutely. If you connect the dots, that theme of resilience, it's woven right into the UMAN OG DNA. It's not just a concept, it's a lived experience. Grandmaster Fontanez, he was a big competitor before 2009, but then life, threw him a curveball. A major family crisis meant he had to step back in 2009, put everything on hold. But he didn't just vanish. He made this powerful comeback to competition in 2014, showing that exact spirit. Get back up. Dust yourself off, re-engage after life knocks you down.
So his journey became sort of the template.
Kind of a living testament to overcoming adversity. Yeah.
And that's a message that clearly resonates. Our sources talk about how that resilience connects with so many competitors there. They aren't just showing up fit and healthy. Many are actively fighting through serious health issues, cancer, diabetes, major injuries, just to be there and compete. That's incredible fortitude.
It really is. Just imagine the challenges some face simply getting to the mat. Not just the training, but managing chronic stuff, recovering from trauma. The championship fosters this incredible community among these martial artists because they share that spirit of perseverance.
A shared understanding.
Exactly. It's a place where, as the sources say, people who get it, who know that life is going to knock you down, the real fight is just getting back up, they come together, they celebrate that inner strength. It's not just about winning your own match, it's about collective encouragement, knowing that mastery includes enduring and rising again and again.
That sense of shared struggle and triumph must create really strong bonds.
Definitely goes way beyond just the competition itself.
Okay, so that shared resilience, the honor rule, those are key. But let's talk logistics briefly. With this huge age range, 30s to 84, different skill levels, how do they make it fair? How do they keep it engaging for everyone? What about the actual competition rules?
Well, this is where it gets quite clever, actually. The rules are tailored to reward experience and precision, not just raw athleticism. They've really thought about how to level the playing field. They adapted the format for seasoned athletes, recognizing that pure speed or endurance might naturally favor younger folks.
Because of how?
For instance, the matches are short, either 2 minutes or until someone gets a 10-point lead. This stops these long, draining bouts that might wear down older athletes more. It allows for quick bursts of focused, high-intensity action.
Ah, okay. So it's less about pure stamina and more about efficiency.
Right. It's not just who moves fastest, but who moves smartest, leveraging years of skill, strategy.
That sounds like it actually gives an advantage to experience, quality over quantity of movement.
Precisely. And the judges. They're specifically told to prioritize accuracy over pure speed. They reward real technical skill and precision. So a perfectly timed block, a well-executed strike, even if not lightning fast, scores well. This focus really lets that accumulated wisdom, those refined techniques, the strategic depth of mature martial artists,
Right.
lets it really shine.
And it adds credibility having big names involved too, right?
Oh, absolutely. The event gets huge credibility from having legends like Toki Hill involved. He was the first American WUKA world champion gold medalist,
Yeah.
and Joe Corley, another highly respected figure. They serve as judges, special guests. It lends prestige, history, a real stamp of authenticity.
And active world champs compete too.
Yeah, like Jose Tito Iglesias, as we mentioned. That really highlights the caliber of athletes this whole thing attracts. It shows the respect the format commands.
Okay, so pulling it all together,
Yeah.
this overarching no excuses philosophy of UMAN OG, it sounds less like a judgment, more like a challenge, a call to action.
It absolutely is. And this might be one of the most transferable insights for you, the listener, today. That phrase, no excuses, it isn't meant as a criticism, not a harsh judgment on anyone's situation. It's framed as a challenge, like you said, and a reminder of just how incredibly resilient the human spirit can be.
Right, taking ownership.
Exactly. Finding a way forward despite the hurdles, refusing to let perceived limits define your potential. It really pushes participants and observers, too, to ask themselves, okay, what could I achieve if I decided to have no excuses?
It makes you look inward, doesn't it?
Yeah, identify those barriers, internal or external, that maybe you're just accepting. And then think about dismantling them. It's about empowerment, tapping into strength you didn't know you had.
And this championship, it's not just a one-off event, is it? It's described as a launch pad for a much, much bigger vision. Tell us about that future. It sounds like they're building something genuinely transformative.
That's right. The championship is step one. It's the proving ground for the UMAN OG's League, which is apparently slated to launch next year.
Oh, holy.
A whole league, aiming to create a professional level experience specifically for mature athletes. And here's another key detail. Really fits that no excuses idea. Competitors don't have to pay to participate.
Really, that's huge in amateur sports.
It is. Removes a massive barrier. The league will be sponsor supported, establishing a whole new competitive circuit for mature athletes. The vision is about creating this sustainable, respected, accessible platform for lifelong martial artists, letting them pursue their passion professionally well into their later years, creating a future where age isn't a roadblock to elite competition. Maybe it's even an advantage.
So there you have it, the UMAN OG Fountain of Youth National Championship. It feels like it's completely rewriting the story of martial arts competition, maybe even sports overall, fearlessly challenging age stereotypes, putting integrity first, celebrating resilience, and building this inclusive professional future for mature athletes. It's quite something.
It really is. And the Human OG offers such a powerful universal message about pushing past perceived limits. It's a reminder for all of us, whether you're facing limits in martial arts, your career, your personal life, whatever age you are, that the human spirit, it really doesn't have bounds. It shows that dedication, ethics, sheer willpower, they can redefine what's possible.
Absolutely. So as you go about your day-to-day, maybe think about it. What age stereotype could you challenge in your own life? What belief are you holding on to that might not actually be true? Or maybe what kind of honor rule could you adopt in your work, your life? Redefining success by prioritizing integrity over just, well, winning. What no excuses mindset could unlock your next breakthrough, help you push past those barriers and achieve something maybe you thought wasn't possible. Definitely something to think about. We encourage you to explore these ideas. Maybe find your own fountain of youth, whatever that looks like for you. See what happens when you refuse to let arbitrary limits define you.